Well, they call her Right Hook Roxy. And some are calling her the future of boxing. She has a lot of people very excited about her career prospects.
Absolutely. This is one of the highest amateur level boxers in the sport right now today. Tonight she's making her walk in her 80s themed outfit, as you can see, looking absolutely incredible. But what is most interesting about this young woman's career, she is coached by her mother. She comes from a family of women fighters. Her grandmother wrestled, her aunts were boxers and kickboxers. As you can see, her mother right behind her. Roxy, Left Hook Roxy is here, and she is a future of boxing, TJ.
80s outfit.
Yes.
You like that?
I love it.
She's definitely on a mission, 1-0 as a pro, and you know, it's interesting to see how much she's lit up the world of boxing in just one pro fight, and the promoters, they believe in her. They believe that she has a bright future, and of course it's one thing to be that way on paper, it's another to live up to it in the fight.
Absolutely. She has so many accolades behind her. She's won 21 national titles, TJ. She was in the Olympic trials, has 3 gold medals, was on the Team USA boxing for 5 years. She's trained with champions Alicia Baumgartner. She's trained with Mayer. I mean, she's been with all high-level athletes. This young woman has such a bright future ahead of her.
6 rounds of boxing scheduled. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape for this fight as Right Hook Roxy takes on Collene Davis. 33 years old, is a Pittsburgh native. Collene Davis, 11 years the elder of Verduzco. It is Davis that has 2 inches in the height, and she'll have 1 inch in reach. For our official introductions, we go inside the ring to Matt Perino.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is 6 rounds in the women's featherweight division. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, and her opponent fighting out of the red corner, holding an undefeated record of 1 win with no losses. Standing 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 124.8 pounds. Tonight in the black and denim, she hails from Los Angeles, California, Iana Right Hook Roxy Verduzco. And the referee in charge, Eddie Hernandez Sr.
Eddie Hernandez Sr. getting this assignment. It is Pittsburgh's Collene Davis taking on Right Hook Roxy, Iana Verduzco. TJ DeSantis along with Pearl Gonzalez live tonight inside Commerce Casino. It is the site of Tom Loeffler and 360 Promotions Hollywood Fight Nights. Appreciate you joining us live here on UFC Fight Pass. We are underway. Davis in the pink, Right Hook Roxy in the black.
Roxy ready to rumble, and she just had a fight, TJ. She just fought for TCL back in June 21st to be exact. She's like, I got the ring rust off. I'm ready to rumble tomorrow night, is what she told me last night.
Again, these ladies fighting 2-minute rounds, as is the rule in boxing.
Collene coming with big right hands. Several of them have landed already.
In the clinch here. Now back at space. Big right hand over the top by Davis. These 2-minute rounds, Pearl, they go so fast. We're already halfway through the first round.
Yes, and that's what Right Hook Roxy said. She wants 3-minute rounds. She wants the same as men in these fights, and big shot landed there from right hand Roxy. But Collene doing a great job of movement. Wow, already cut open is Collene.
And Jada left hand a moment ago.
Oh.
Another left hand finds a home for Verduzco.
Right hook starting to find her range. range and distance here in this fight.
Yeah, that cut over the left eye is flowing.
The movement of Collene, though, you have to commend her. She's got great movement tonight. She's doing a great job of attempting to get away from the left hand, but right hook Roxy has really found a home at the end of this round here.
Final 10 seconds of this opening round. And that cut is flowing, Pearl.
Wow. Yes, it is.
Cutman gonna have a tough task in front of them. Remember, look here on the outside looking in, Pearl. Is that cut at risk of stopping this fight?
Potentially, yes. The doctor's in there taking a look at it. It's right above the eye. You always have to worry about that as an athlete. The blood getting into your eyes and just kind of getting in the way of your visual. And this is a 6-round fight, which is kind of unheard of for right hook Roxy, who's only 1-0 in her career. But Collene Davis, I talked to the matchmaker, and he said Collene would only take this fight if it was 6 rounds. So the fight was moved to 6 rounds. Hats off to both ladies for coming in here and wanting this. Look at that cut. That is nasty. That is a nasty cut.
Yeah, they're going to put some Vaseline on it, but that's a deep cut, Pearl.
Deep, and it's long, and it's right across that eye.
One good thing about that cut for Davis is it seems to be flowing right on the side of her face, not in her vision, but it's definitely going to be a target moving forward for right hook Roxy.
It is, but neither women are unfazed by that first round. Came right to the middle of this ring to meet each other.
Oh my goodness. Verduzco in business, landing early in this second round.
Collene has to find her jab again. She's got to find her jab. She did a great job of finding that in that first round, and once right hook Roxy found her range, found her targets, she's had a tough time since. So some adjustments need to be made from Collene Davis, because here comes those left hands and those right hooks.
Verduzco in business, right hand crushes against the chin of Davis. Halfway point of the second round, 1 down, 1 to go.
Strong, such a strong presence from right hook Roxy in this fight here.
Again, that right hand crushing into that cut. I mean, the cut man put Vaseline over a Pearl, but it never stopped bleeding.
No, I mean, and it's been hit a couple times already with big shots, big shots from Roxy here, so.
Davis trying to stay light on her feet, but she's getting a bit frantic, it seems now, Pearl.
She is. She's having a tough time figuring out the puzzle right now in this moment, and the footwork is great, but what that doesn't allow for her is to really settle into her punches and land any shots, big shots at that. So, Roxy's doing a great job, though, of catching her as she moves, finding her targets throughout this movement here. I mean, it's just a fantastic fight. She's taking over the ring, setting the tone, setting the pace in this fight. Collene really does need to make some adjustments because she's having a really tough time in this fight right now.
2 rounds down, the blood flowing on the left side of the face of Collene Davis will stay in her corner as the cut man gonna have their hands full.
Keep fighting.
You can hear the referee saying, if you keep taking shots like that, I'm gonna have to stop the fight. So, fair warning thrown the way of Collene Davis, but there's that shot right on the cut.
That's what cut her, and that's what's continuing to keep this cut moving and bleeding, is that beautiful right hook from Roxy.
And you mentioned the cut moving, it's getting bigger, Pearl.
Absolutely. It's getting bigger because she's landing big shots.
Here it is one more time. Walk us through.
Take a look at this right hook. It lands right on that target. Probably might have been the shot that cut that, or that moved that cut a little bit deeper on Collene here. Hats off to Collene, though. She does not seem phased. She does got to find some adjustments in this round.
All right, here we go. 3rd round underway. Right hook Roxy Verduzco taking on Pittsburgh's Collene Davis. TJ DeSantis along with Pearl Gonzalez. Inside Commerce Casino, the site of Tom Loeffler's Hollywood Fight Nights.
when I asked Roxy, how did she do in her sparring, when she talked about sparring with all of the champions and these high-level professional women, she said they were competitive. That's got to give her so much confidence in this fight here, to know where she stands against someone like Alicia Baumgardner, you know, Mayer. I mean, these are women that are just at the top of the game, the top of the sport here, and she's having competitive rounds. That's so impressive. Oh my goodness, beautiful right hook.
Davis trying to throw some offense the way of Verduzco, but Verduzco one step ahead, evading. Again, that right hand crushing into the left side of the face of Davis.
Oh my gosh, and it lands again. What? Talk about a technician. She is so precise with that right hook.
Surgical, you could say. You can hear the crowd inside Commerce Casino coming alive for right hook Roxy. And you know, Davis is doing a good job of trying to be long and awkward, but Verduzco, she seems to figure out everything that Davis is throwing her way.
She's so precise with her strikes. She's so precise with the timing of her strikes, and really has figured out the movement.
A right hand.
She is so exposed to that. Her hands are kind of low, Collene's are, so she's landing that right hook more often than not. And it's because of where Collene's hands are. She keeps them low. I mean, she's got to get a little tighter, especially when she's in the pocket.
3 rounds into this one, halfway point of the scheduled fight. We're going to see where that cut stands. You know, I've never had this term thrown my way in a fight, but it's true, Pearl. The cut is moving. It's getting bigger.
It really is. I mean, let's take a look at how deep this cut is now. Hats off to the cut man, though. He's able to keep this fight going. The doctor's in the corner taking a look at it, and doing a great job of keeping this fight going. But how impressive is it to see Roxy with her mom in the corner and coaching her?
There is Serhii Boachuk, the interim WBC world champion. He's got a fight coming up later this year. Wearing the gold, he has shined inside this ring on Hollywood Fight Nights, and he's taken the boxing world by storm. Serhii Boachuk in attendance tonight here at Hollywood Fight Nights. Now in the 4th round, right hook Roxy taking on Collene Davis, TJ DeSantis along with Pearl Gonzalez, Doug Fisher here as well inside the Commerce Casino, the site of Hollywood Fight Nights live on UFC Fight Pass.
Jab there landing by Roxy. And that's what's stopping the movement and getting her to land her targets. She's doing such a great job with that jab.
That right hand is so fast. Davis tripling up on a jab of her own, not really having the impact or even really landing the way that right hand Roxy is.
No, Roxy's just so aware of her time and space in this ring tonight, and just one step ahead in everything right now. But Collene is a warrior. She's showing that tonight. She's showing how exciting and what we have to look forward to in women's boxing here, because she is standing strong and steady in this fight.
And you see Verduzco not forcing the issue. She's being patient here. She's allowing the fight to come to her, and I like that patience.
Yes, very patient. Still trying to implement her game plan here. Doesn't look like she's discouraged at all. Eating these shots like they're lunch.
Ooh. Combination finds a home for Verduzco.
Stop at the bell, ladies. Stop at the bell.
Final 10 seconds in round number 4, again scheduled for 6. 4 down, 2 to go.
Great work from Roxy. Another fantastic round from her. Just one step ahead in space and time, landing that jab consistently throughout this round.
It's interesting. You see the mother of right-hand Roxy in her corner a moment ago. She said that the relationship with her mom, it's unique. They actually have to get on the phone, and her mom goes, "Okay, this is mom talking," or "Okay, this is your cornerman talking." It's interesting how they separate those two working and maternal relationships.
Yes, they said they both have learned throughout this experience and journey how to separate emotions and to remain coach, and she does. It's an incredible moment for us to kind of witness here. Not often do you see a woman trainer,
right?
Let alone your mother, and it's just beautiful. What a beautiful relationship these two have.
Another thing you don't see often on the ladies' side of things is a woman in her second fight entering the 5th round, but that is what right-hand Roxy is doing right now as we are scheduled for round 5 underway.
And that goes to show the level, the level that this young woman is at. It's just such an early place in her professional career. Landing big shots here. That's what she needs. If she can put some punches and bunches together here, I do believe she can find herself a finish. Because she's powerful, she's accurate, on point with all of her strikes. Movement is incredible.
In credit to Davis, who hits a nice right hand there. She's very tough. I think a lot of women would have wilted this far into a fight with a cut that bad.
Absolutely. She's not at all discouraged, and she's awkward. She's got an awkward rhythm. She's got really good movement, consistently moving to that left side, eating these shots like they're her lunch. Just landed a nice big shot of her own there.
Verduzco doing a good job throwing in volume here in this 5th round as we are inside the final 45 seconds of the 5th.
And patient. She's so patient. She's so disciplined in here at just her second fight. This is her second professional fight, and this is the way she's fighting. So impressive.
Again, a combination for Verduzco finds a home. Davis still throwing back in kind.
It's the movement from Collene that's really paid dividends in this fight. She's never once got off her bicycle. Keeps her feet moving, keeps moving, keeps trying to find an angle to land.
Up at the bell, up at the bell.
Final 10 seconds here of this round. 5 in the books, 1 to go. Pearl Gonzalez, your thoughts thus far as we're going in around number 6?
I mean, what an incredible performance from Roxy here. Her movement, her range, her timing, everything is her power, her accuracy, like everything is just spot on tonight. She looks absolutely incredible.
Hollywood Fight Nights, Arnold Barboza hanging out tonight. As I mentioned, the stars always come out in force for Hollywood Fight Nights, as is the case tonight inside the Commerce Casino. Appreciate you tuning in live on UFC Fight Pass. DJ DeSantis along with Pearl Gonzalez and an up-and-coming star. We're in her corner now. That was right hook Roxy. Collene Davis definitely doing her part tonight and trying to bring the fight to the up-and-comer. We are headed into our 6th and final round between these two women. Back underway. Working inside the clinch. Ooh, nice combination. Left hand finds her home.
What pressure she's putting on now.
Yeah, Verduzco definitely turning up the volume here in this 6th and final round, rather.
She does a great job of catching Collene as she comes in. Just disrupting the combination from Collene.
I think what's most impressive about Verduzco in her game tonight is she's dealing with a very awkward sort of style fighter in Davis. Davis trying to be disruptive and trying to be super aggressive, but Verduzco, she's been able to figure it out and has been pinpoint accurate with all of her strikes early in this fight.
Yes, and the biggest thing is Collene has never stopped moving. So right hook Roxy has found so much success on a moving target. That is incredibly difficult to do. And she's showing her levels and how much skill she really has in this, just in her second fight. Again, I continue to go back to that because that's how impressive this is. Oh, beautiful left hand, excuse me.
Coming up on the final 30 seconds of the fight. Right hand, right on that cut again by Verduzco.
Great pressure from Roxy. Great pressure in this round from her.
Quick left hands in the clinch. And there we go, 6 rounds in the books. Nice sign of sportsmanship as we go to the judges' decision, but it was a great performance by the woman they call Right Hook Roxy. TJ DeSantis along with Pro Gonzalez. Also, ringside is Doug Fisher. Doug, your thoughts on what we saw from Right Hook Roxy tonight over the course of 6 rounds?
Excellent performance for Verduzco. I had it a shutout after 6 rounds, 60-54. Davis was game. She had that herky-jerky rhythm. She was a good stick and mover, landed some right hands here and there, but Verduzco took control of the center of the ring from the opening bell, and she could force Davis back whenever she wanted to with smart pressure. And bottom line, she landed all the big shots. Big left hands, and of course, her signature punch, the right hook.
And going back to that cut, Pearl, I think a lot of women may not have seen the final bell in this one. Credit to Collene Davis for weathering a very tough and violent storm.
I mean, it was a puzzle that just could not be solved tonight, and Collene did not at all get off of her bicycle, get off of and stop moving. She was consistently circling to the side that she should be circling to. She was attempting to do, you know, great things in here, but Roxy was just one step ahead.
There was some rumblings around, you know, this fight and Verduzco being potentially the future of women's boxing. I think so far so good. I mean, she's got a bright future to say the least.
She has an incredibly bright future, and she looks so flashy and fancy, looks amazing from start to finish, from her weigh-in to looking at her now, her skills. I mean, everything. She checked every box that you would want to see in a female fighter.
All right, the judges have tallied their scorecards for our official decision. We go to Matthew Perino.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges see it the same. 60-54 for the winner by unanimous decision, Iana Right Hook Roxy.
Now 2-0, Right Hook Roxy getting it done. A unanimous decision goes her way. No surprise there, as she's been touted as the future of women's boxing, and the future looked very bright tonight.
Oh my goodness, so bright tonight. What a beautiful performance. What a great personality on display. And to be coached by her mother. Gosh, what a great story this young woman has, talented young woman has.
Fans are loving it as well, as we've had a great night of action, and it continues. We're already at our co-main event, but what a fight it was over the course of 6 rounds. Right Hook Roxy taking on that woman, Collene Davis, and again, highly touted. It's one thing to be viewed as the future on paper, it's another to look into the ring. She did just that tonight.
She did, from start to finish. Everything was on point. That right hook of hers, her left hand, her pressure, her range, everything was just absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely phenomenal stuff by Right Hook Roxy. She gets her hand raised. Now 2-0 as a pro, and she gets it done in the Hollywood Fight Nights ring. Our action continues live here inside Commerce Casino. Artem